Greetings and salutations, my name's JW608, and today we are playing Starmade, and we're going to be talking about missiles. Alright, well let's jump right in. Missiles. For a missile, and again I have one system computer and 10 modules set up. If you'd like to know more about setting these up and groups and all that good stuff, check out my last video. I explain it a little more. We're just going to be focusing just on missiles, not sort of the extra stuff today. Alright, missile. Damage per missile, 300. So I hit, it said 10 something. I also have 10. That's not sleeved anything. Yeah. I have 10 modules, so it's going to be more than 300. But 300 per activation per module. 15-second reload time. Let's see. So it's going to take 15 seconds to reload a missile shot. The range is 1.6 sectors. So a missile will go 1.6 sectors and disappear. Speed is 2.45 times faster than a normal ship, or than the normal max of the server setting, I believe. Power, it's going to take 1500 power per activation module to fire a missile. We only get one missile, and it's a blast radius of 12. So when I hit, it's going to do most damage right there. Then for 12 blocks in either direction, or in every direction, it's going to do splash damage. Okay, and that's just your basic run-of-the-mill standard missile. We don't want basic run-of-the-mill, we want special. So we're going to slave a cannon to it. Alright, so now we have a missile with a cannon computer slaved to it. This is going to change everything. Now for each module, it's not going to do 300 damage, it's going to do 20. The reload speed is no longer 15, now it's 3 seconds. The range is the same. Speed is 7.44 times faster than the maximum ship speed on the server, I believe. And 100 energy per module. Still one missile, and the blast radius has now gone to 6. All that spells out we have a faster, rapid-fire missile that isn't quite as strong. But you can get lots of them fired. Personally, I like these for turrets and, well, not for turrets. I like these for when I'm fighting something and I want take shields down or keep them down. Let's see, because I have rapid sustain fire with quite a bit of damage, so it'll offset shield regeneration. That's what I usually attach them to a clock and have sort of like a weaponized clock siege cannon type deal. Siege missiles. And also, I could just kind of like rapid fire missile. It's one of my favorites. Anyway, that's personal choice. And we want to undo that. Now we're going to do missile. Now this is a dangerous combination. Alright, when missile, the damage goes back up to 300. Reload speed back to 15. Range back to 1.6, well, still at 1.6. Speed, they're moving only at 1.24 times the maximum ship speed, as opposed to 2.48 for standard missile. The power per module per fire is 1500, so that's the same as standard missile, except now I'm going to be launching 10 missiles. These missiles are going to have a blast radius of 4 each, and they're heat seeker missiles. Oftentimes you'll hear to them referred to as swarmers. There we go, 10 missiles, and they say, oh, that has heat, and they fire. They're indiscriminate. Basically, they aren't going to shoot you, but they will shoot anything else. So if you have a friend with you in the same faction, and he's close, he's gone. One of these missiles may lock onto him. Your enemy, friend, faction, doesn't matter. They're indiscriminate as long as there's heat coming off of it. I don't think they target overheating ships, but in my experience they tend to target overheating stations. So don't use these unless you are alone, or you don't mind everything getting exploded. Alright, swarmers. Although they're really handy for fighting enormous masses of pirates or ships or anything like that and you're alone, and you have lots of them. Okay. Beam. A missile with a damage beam, notice I have this circle that's changing colors. That's because a damage beam is a smart bomb, or a smart missile, and it's going to lock on. It's going to lock on to whatever you're pointing at. I believe it also changes the targeting thing to yellow as opposed to white. Let's see. Missile, yeah. Locking back on, and when it goes green like that and flashes green and white, then it's locked on. Now, the damage for this at 100% slave to master is going to be 900 per module per activation. Reload speed is 45 seconds. Range is 4.8 sectors. Speed is 4.96 times the fastest a ship can go, depending on the server. Power per activation per module is 4,500. By activation, I mean shot. Time you click, or it fires. It's only going to fire one missile. The blast radius is 12, and it is smart. Notice I fire like that, so the missile changed its course to hit the target. It locks on and hunts it down, basically. I like these on turrets, because the AI is not real smart, so it'll lock on, then fire, and the missile will has a better chance of hitting the target, as opposed to setting up with dumbfire or something like that. So I like these with turrets. My ironclad, if you haven't seen those videos, check out my channel, my playlist. I created an ironclad, and it has turrets with small damage beam missiles on them for targeting. Okay. And if you fire while you aren't locked onto anything, it is a dumbfire. By dumbfire, I mean like a standard missile. You just click and it goes in that general direction. Okay. The beam's taken care of. Now for the damage pulse. Alright, in the past, you've noticed the damage pulse is up the damage considerably. We saw that with the cannon. And this is going to be no different. It's going to change from 300 per module for a regular missile to 1800. Reload time is 90 seconds, so a minute and a half. Range is 1.6 sectors. Speed, it's only going to go 0.827, so 82% of the maximum speed. So if your server's set to 100 maximum ship speed, it's going to go 82 meters per second. Power is going to be 9,000 power per activation. It's going to fire one missile. The blast radius is going to be 48 blocks. That's quite a bit, and it is smart, as you noticed. So we're going to fire that. Let's see how slow it's moving. And did you see that damage? Alright. Okay. And it's going to take a minute and a half to reload. So while we do that, let's look at our effects. Again, stopping, pulse, pull, or push-pull, they're not going to be particularly useful. Overdrive. We're going to play with overdrive. The explosive effect, I believe, for missiles, it just expands the blast radius. EMP, all these do the same things that they did on the other. But I wanted to play with the pulse damage and the overdrive, because that sounds fun. Actually, yeah. This is going to make it really, really expensive to fire, even though I did test. And I believe I do have the power on the ship to fire this, I think. If not, we'll slap a few more reactors on here and try again. Oh, what are you? Oh, I had a damage. Okay. I didn't have my missile computer selected. I had a damage beam. Okay. Alright, I also want to try out right-clicking. If you left-click something, you notice in this case, the cannon tries to fire there, but if I right-click, okay, the projectiles disappeared. If I right-click, it just kind of fires straight from the module Okay, a bit of lag there. What's going on? Hello? Why am I flying off? Well, this is strange. What have I done? I don't see a black hole in the area. Is there? No? Okay, that's weird. Okay. We're in alpha. I'm still locked on. Okay. Still locked on. And if I right click on this, will it dumbfire? Will it fire at all? I appear to have glitched the game out. The game has appeared to glitch on me. So let's... I really wanted to shoot this with a big gun. Huh. Alright, and expect things like this if you are playing Starmade. It is an alpha. And nobody's perfect. Oh, our missile. We outran it. Here we go. And... boom. Now that's impressive. Okay. Took out the rest of the shields and did a good chunk of damage, even did damage around here. I'm impressed. Okay. Well, that's been it for missiles. Come back tomorrow, and we will talk about damage beams. Oh, they're lots of fun. Alright. I've been JW608, and this has been Starmade. I'm going to restart this so I don't get that weird glitch next time. I'll dig you cats later.